Unless you want to end up the same way, keep going.
Waste of money. Didn't you hear that the key... It's self-announced that everyone should have a good... I want to stop a while, my good man.
God be with you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How can I help you this fine morning?
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the Miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleov keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Show me your wares.
Thank you, and take care. Why are you wasting my time? What would you like?
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold a fight club.
That sounds good.
Then, and that's...
Thanks, innkeeper. Tell me more about the...
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala, a good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fight.
Why not? But it won't be for... If you don't have enough money, Try to go and see Crazel at the mill. Maybe you can come to some...
Fine.
I could go for something to eat now. When's the last time I ate something? What the fuck is this supposed to...
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
I'm not going anywhere. Make me.
You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit!
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. I could go... For something to eat now. There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Where is that girl Dordon? Will you help an old woman, young man?
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, sucker. Do you have any idea where... he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks. Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. And since you're here, would you help an old woman with something? It's about Pavlena.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And don't insult us.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Pavlena is young and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be a mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said, she was heading for Troskovitz. You should start looking there.
All right. I'll ask around there for her.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go, but she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely.
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz?
I wanted to ask you something else.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Left that belladonna on the fire too long, I reckon. Didn't boil that belladonna long enough, did I?
Ah!
Hail.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi. It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But nothing's impossible.
What's up?
Same as usual.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago, I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I'll get it. Let's do it.
Come on, keep going. Beautiful. Once more. Well done. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above. Then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
right?
Why didn't you finish? Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession. I said 3 attacks in a row. See? That's the way. Again. Beautiful. That's that, then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhau. Also known as the Master Strike.
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only swordsman.
How could I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight. Because this technique only works for...
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Ha! I've barely taught you anything and you're already getting cocky. But very... Ah! Sorry, lad, but it's too soon for me to teach you the Master Strike.
True.
Tetumenga, stop fooling around.
Are you all right? You look like someone
Very
gave
good.
you a thrashing.
Good afternoon.
I heard there's a Cuman camp.
Yay. What do you want from them?
I just need to talk to them.
Better to talk to the Voivod. Take care, friend.
Tetumenge, you look just like that Gacho that Taranka was talking about. Go and see the Voivod.
Was willst du?
How's business?
Borech Hashem. I can't complain. Or other...
What?
Wrong? What can I say?
Is there anything I could do for you?
Indeed you can. You can...
I have the feeling you're not like the other nomad. You speak our language a lot more. With only the odd foreign word here.
Mein Freund, could it be because I am the only son of David far and wide, and the rest are...
What does that mean?
Was klotzt du, junger Mann? Have you never seen a Jew before?
I don't know. Should I have?
You must be from some very small village, eh? You have really never met one of my...
I'm sorry, but there were no sons of David in Skalitz where I...
Skalitz. Schönem Dank, mein Freund. Schönem Dank.
How's it going?
Oy vey, oy vey.
Fortunately.
Was machst du? If I was better off, and those are two...
Show me your wares. Let's talk about the price.
Barur, you're coming. Aye, you convince me with that price. Eppes, Kinder und Geld is a schöne Welt. What do you need, my...
What do you have for sale?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
You look to me a lot like the one orang... I was talking about. The voivod will want to talk... talk to you.
What's Mostu? Speak.
I'll have a look at the... I'd like to discuss the price.
We're coming for...
Only because it's you.
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we... This is pointless. I'm done haggling with you. Masa umatan tov. Scheinen Dank.
You don't look too good. You should see the sawbones.
Lord, that's nothing out of the ordinary for me. But thanks. I'll go and see him.
Ratatikil, the voivod. Seems like Aranka was telling the truth.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
How can I help you?
How do you think? You must find her and...
Do you think in that forest?
No, I'm sure. Do not invite evil. Such lava can come true.
What prophecy?
Miri Romni had vision, and she described a Gajo just like you. She said a stranger coming, not like us, different. And he will help our family. And I believe her every word.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivod of this camp. One moment she is here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things. But everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivod? I will reward you, do not worry.
I'll help you. I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I...
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut, and...
You mean Bajena, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
I do not know the Johani's name. But I know she does not like nomads. She says she don't know anything. And if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect. Pooh! Be bucked!
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept, but could your daughter have been...
No!
But...
I said no!
I just mean...
I am Voivod, and that means I'm wisest in all camp. I have letter of safe conduct from the king, guaranteeing safety and freedom, and when I know something...
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. That's Zeratu.
Still, I'd at least give...
Mishto. But don't waste. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
I think I know everything I need.
Please. Aveți bachta, omule.
Richard Mary, did you get hit by a horse?
'Tis but a scratch.
A word about the price.
Katsigajo. Larches. Adapes Katsinava. It's a deal. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. Oh.
What are you talking about?
You are that Chavo, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me. The Eterno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes. The one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again. Or divide us forever.
The Voivod already told me about the prophecy.
Then you know what needs to be done.
Do you have any idea where Marika might be?
Dear boy, the crystal ball is cloudy. The smoke from the herbs goes with the breeze. And the flight of the birds? No, that cannot be relied on.
Can you really divine things from bird flight?
As sure as my name is Aranka. But wait, there is one thing. Last night I dreamt of a city of rocks.
A city of rocks? What does that mean?
I can only say what I saw, nothing more.
I heard there's a human camp somewhere in the area.
God.
How are you doing?
Laches gajo mishtes. What can an old woman...
I'd like to learn a greeting.
There are all kinds. But if you want to say how are you, then it is Sartukejal. And if you want something a bit less ordinary, it is Kaijasmo. But that is only said by man to man, mind you. We women say...
Aha.
It is simply asking if the other has...
Where did you come from?
Ay, gajo.
I mean, where were you?
Ah, I see. Well, in the winter we are always in the south.
And over again, like that?
What do you mean over and over? There is the...
Wait, you really don't know where you'll be next week?
You guessed it, Gajo. We do not know, and we do not want to.
Why do you travel the world?
And why do you not settle down? Instead of jumping from the frying pan into the fire, Gajo.
Oh, that's different. I'm serving my lord.
While we have no master, just the sun and God up. So hincha chipen andro jivipen.
Tell me something about the Roma. I realise I don't know anything about your people.
What can I say? We are people and Christians. The only difference between us is that we live on the road, while you are cooped up in the same cottage from cradle to... It is a free life for free people. Though it is true...
How do you get along with...
It's always different. Sometimes the women folk could kiss my... And sometimes they are more likely to burn me at the stake.
And what makes you nomads different?
You know, Gajon, nothing and we live our life, try it. And you will... Mi tu da vel bacht, sa stipen. I apologize.
Good bacht, Cesar Stupen.
Excuse me.
You should see the sawbones. You don't look good at all.
No different than usual. But thanks. I'll pay him a visit.
My God, what happened to you?
Kaijas more. Sarsao.
Latches, Balikarav.
You don't look too good. You should see the sawbones.
Nice scarf. It must have belonged to Marika.
See you soon, my friend.
The others. I apologize.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Guerrota.
God bless.
Lord be with you. Ah, it is you.
You hid yourselves well. I'll give you that.
Better not be seen by people. People not like when we are close. Oh, and thank you for you help us in tavern.
Don't mention it. I've had my fair share of dealings with locals. I think it'd be best if you avoid the place next time.
But now that almost sound like threat.
That's because it is a threat.
First you help us in tavern, and now this? You very strange.
My God, you look awful. Do you need help?
There's nothing here.
You won't come...
I'll be with you, neighbor.
Te aveți bactalo, Romeo.
Kurva! You won't come here making trouble, fella.
I want to have you cause... I want to have... What are you? I want to have you. Are you all right? You look like someone gave you a thrashing.
I'm sorry.
Mister, spaliccherà.
Somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
This? Ah, it's nothing. But thanks for asking.
My God, you look awful. Do you need help?
Good evening. Do you need...
What do you know about Marika's
That's the Voivod's business. I don't... Farewell.
Greetings to you too.
It is you.
You hid yourselves well. I'll give you that.
Better not be seen by people. Oh, and thank you for you help us in...
Nah, don't mention it. I think it'd be best if you avoid...
But now that almost sounds like...
Threat is too strong a word. I'd call it a friendly warning.
First you help us in tavern, and now this? You're very strange. I mean, not like most men. You take their side. But they treat you no better than we. Than us.
Well, I may not be from around here, but I'm nothing like you. People like you destroyed my home. And killed my parents.
People like us?
Humans.
Fuck. I sorry hear that. What is your name?
I'm Henry.
You Henry. All right, Henry. Come then, Henry. We drink to memory of parents.
Have you heard of Scallies?
Come on, boy. Open old wound is not good.
So you have heard of it? You were there, weren't you?
Henry, I am sorry, but I'm not...
If only I knew how. I know there's nothing I can do about it, and I should move on. But...
And it will, for a long time. But one day... So come. Past is past. But now we...
All right, but just a little.
But we will make friends of you yet. A baratokla.
Sereted.
Strong, yes. This booze, it make by nomads from up there.
Not bad. It's got an interesting aftertaste. What does it remind me of? Maybe plums? No.
Only if you have some stock between... But no worry. You will not care what is taste after you have few.
What do you do around here, anyway?
Meg probal came me utanok. We wait for Voivod Nomad move away. Until he do, how you say, kill time.
Where did you learn to speak our...
Oh, from parents. Father travel a lot, meet mother like that. She half German, half Czech, but she sing and teach me Czech.
You've traveled a lot. Because of the war?
Much worse than war. For love.
Love?
That is... long...
How'd you get on with them?
They sometimes drink together. But anyway, they not fuck with us, we not fuck with them. Maybe... how you say... on the other hand...
What do you mean?
Well, Yoshok here fall. Fall for love one of the women. Uja Yoshok. Ara önöre fenne da fogad, ne?
Hagyj békén. Tudod, mi jár a fejemben.
But nothing come from it, I think. Difficult. No one understand word what others say.
Well, that's pretty unlucky. Still.
If he no wash... Huh? Oh, it is nothing. Come. Cheers! Eleg, enough. Like this drinking, we dead in morning.
A warrior like you afraid of a little booze?
A real soldier know when to wait for fight.
How long have you been camping here?
1 week, 2, 3, 5. From Sigismund, we run away just after.
After Skalitz?
Yes. Where the others went, I will never know.
What about your beloved? Was she Bohemian?
No, not. My family make lots of... We ended up in Italy. In Milan, yes? I grow up there, get into service of Master Muzio. He sell cloths and have enough coin he pay. People who can...
You were his bodyguard?
Well, the bodyguard of his whole family. But that was the problem. Daughter of his sister was Julia. Menier Sep Julia. Belly, I fall in love. And not notice she had eyes, but others notice. And they use her to get hand. I killed her. I had to.
What?
Meg Mindig Fi. But he not believe me and accuse me of murder. Then I join army. And after that, I am doing only thing.
It wasn't your fault.
There is saying, man can run away from anything. Min en LOL gets shit.
I'm afraid we've drunk everything.
No worry. Good soldier can smell drink. I know one place uphill where wood...
Ah, fuck that. I've still got something with me.
You keep it. Wait when you try their drink. I do not... It has balls. Take Yoshok with you. Rocks and forests here are dangerous.
Városa Hegseb.